right? But we are going to solve some problems around your home. And I'm going to get your attention very quickly because who amongst us doesn't have problems with, let's just start with roaches, right? Maybe the ants. How about, oh, there it is. Yeah.
Moving.
When's the last time you saw one of those crawling around? Could have been this morning, right? But we're going to take care of the roaches. We're going to take care of the ants. How about rats? How about mice?
Yikes.
How about spiders?
I don't like spiders.
We've got the solution because Bell & Howell has come up with a way to get rid of those, to actually repel them, to make them run from your home. And it's all about using ultrasonic technology that you cannot see, you cannot hear, but that the pests hear. And we have the Total Home Garage 10-pack. This is the biggest pack we offer, and you're gonna get a total of not only 10, you're gonna get 2 of the small ones. And understand, the small ones work just as effectively as the big ones, okay? Everything works the same way. But you're gonna get some that have the outlets with them, 2 with the outlets. You're gonna get 2 regular. You're gonna get 2 with the outlets and the night lights, and 2 with the night lights in addition to 2 of the small ones, $39.95, 3 flex payments. And Tom Wise is joining us today. He even brought them to us in colors so we can match the walls of our house. So you have your choice of the gray. We also have it in the taupe as well as a bronze. And then of course, your classic white. And Tom.
Yes, Alice?
We have been trying to get rid of the roaches and the rats and especially the spiders for decades.
Bell & Howell has done it. This is the evolution of pest control. Back in the old days, which might have been just a couple of years ago, you needed a lot of things, sprays and traps and poisons to rid your house of the spiders, of the ants, of the roaches. It's disgusting. And you had to poison yourself while you're trying to kill things to get them out of the house. No more traps. See this big green bar in here?
Yeah,
that's for rats.
That's poison, isn't it?
It is poison. I put one of those.
When they say it's rat poison, it's rat poison.
I put one of those in the feed room and it was gone the next day. It's like, oh my gosh, I don't want to see what's left, what ate that thing, because it's going to be a big carcass somewhere that I'm going to have to clean up. They crawl in the walls and they die. It's a big mess. There's sprays. You got to call an exterminator. You got to spray this stuff around the perimeter of your house. You don't have to use it anymore. This is the evolution of pest control right here at a great price.
That's right, because now you don't have to worry about the poisons, the sprays, all the toxic chemicals, none of it, because this is technology that is designed to make them run from your house. They hear the ultrasonic sound that is emitted, but your pets don't. Now, if you have bunnies or if you have gerbils, hamsters,
yes,
you don't want to use it around those. But if you have dogs, if you have cats, no problems whatsoever. My dog curls up right in front of ours, and I have them. My dad has them. My dad has them because I went to see him, and he had those little ants, you know, like the sugar ants.
Right.
He goes, I cannot get, he had those little traps out everywhere. I watched the ants literally walk around the trap. It was amazing. I said, Dad, I'm gonna send you these. I was there a couple of days ago. No ants whatsoever.
Isn't that nice?
These things work. We have sold literally hundreds of thousands of them. We'd love to hear your testimonials. And I'm just going to say it, I had a problem with rats, who, you know, a lot of us do.
Absolutely.
But if you hear that snap trap go off in the middle of the night, let me tell you, that is the worst feeling.
It's good and it's bad. Good's you're solving a problem bad, you're going to have something to look at in the morning. No more traps, nothing like this. How about this? Maybe you live in a condo or an apartment and you keep a nice clean space. How about the neighbor that you're sharing a wall with? What if they don't keep a nice clean space? What if they've got garbage lined up against the wall? How about putting this in the outlet and then generating a signal that chases all the rats and roaches and spiders and ants away? It makes your area incompatible to their wanting to be there. So they'll go somewhere else. We're not killing anything. We're just chasing them off. We're making it a bad spot for them to want to be. And it's a simple evolution. We're no longer using the sprays. We're no longer calling anybody. No more contracts. You plug it in one time and you forget it and you clean up your entire space.
Right, because even if you do have a pest control service, which I did when I had my house.
It's expensive.
Oh, it's not only expensive. I spent that a month, okay? That birthday price, I spent that every single month.
Wow.
Once you buy these, you are done. You are finished. And I have used mine for years and years and years. It is one of my most requested items from friends and family. You know, we sell, what, tens of thousands of products here. most requested item from friends and family. You know why? Because we all have some problem.
Sure.
Whether it's the roaches, whether it's the rats, whether it's the ants, which are so difficult to get rid of. But I'll tell you what, even if you have the pest control people, I had them. I brought them out. I said, oh, I've got spiders in my pool area. You know what they said they could do for me? Nada, niente, nothing.
Good luck.
They said, we have nothing that deals with spiders, but you do now. You have something that's going to even work with spiders. But how does the technology work?
Well, we sold over 6 million over the last 8 years. What happens is this emits a sound that we can't hear, the dog can't hear, the cat can't hear, but it's a sound that drives roaches, ants, all tested, all laboratory tested, roaches, ants, spiders, and rats, drives them crazy, and then chases them out of your living space. Now, you don't want to block this off with a couch or a drape, so you want to make sure you can get the sound, the ultrasound, into the area, and that's all you do. Now, a couple you can use a plug, so you're not going to lose the plug access. Some have a little nightlight on it. It's an unbelievable variety pack.
That's right. And, you know, the other important thing is you put one of each of these in the room. Okay, that's why we're going to give you 10 of these, because in the past you had to kind of buy a couple of sets of these. We just decided to take care of the whole house. So you're getting the micro ultrasonic pest repeller. You're getting the pest repeller with the dusk to dawn LED night light. You're getting 2 of your ultrasonic pest repellers, and then those are the regular size. And in addition to that, you're getting just a great variety pack. Look, 2 of them with the LED night lights, 2 that have the LED night lights and your outlets, so you don't lose that outlet. And then you're also getting 2 more with the outlets included. So a total of 10 of these. They work out to be just under $4
That's crazy.
each. But this is the biggest pack we offer. You need all of them, because you need one for the living, you need one for the kitchen, you need one for the second bedroom, you need one for the garage. Use them throughout in every single house, and don't block them. They need to be so that they can emit that ultrasonic wave, because again, you're not going to see it, you're not going to hear it. The only way I knew it was working, Tom,
right,
is because I didn't hear that little scamper of feet. You know that little noise I'm talking about? All of a sudden you're going to sleep and you hear this. And you're, oh my God, they're in the walls.
It's an instant solution to a common everyday problem that everybody has. I was listening to a radio show the other day. They're talking about mansions in Los Angeles having rat problems. Oh my gosh, it doesn't matter where you live, they're all over the place. Protect yourself instantly just by plugging in it, set it up, forget it, no monthly payments, no monthly service, no sprays, your kids aren't breathing anything, your dog or your cat's not breathing in the spray, you're not breathing in the spray. That stuff's toxic. They got to put it on the perimeter of the house. They've got to do it on a regular basis. Instant protection in the entire house just by plugging it in. It's the evolution of pest control. You're not going to spray, no more traps. All this stuff is bad. If it's bad for the rats, it's probably going to be bad for you too.
Well, not only that, you have to keep buying that over and over. Look at what you've spent right here.
Filling your house with this stuff.
And you know, if you have ever used that green rat poison, right there, the one in front, don't touch it. Don't touch that rat poison. A friend of mine's dog ate it. And let me tell you, fortunately the dog survived, but these are the risks you take. You put those snap traps down. I was so afraid that my dog was going to get caught in it. Those things are serious. And you're just lucky even if it does actually catch and kill it, because on one of my traps didn't actually kill it. I know it's a horrible story, but why deal with any of that? This is effortless. Yeah. You never have to worry about carcasses, about death and destruction in your home. And you don't have to worry about rats, mice. You don't have to worry about spiders. There's nothing to even treat spiders. Pest control people cannot even do anything for spiders. Ants can be so difficult to get rid of. This is going to work with your ants. This works for everything, and including those great big, it doesn't matter the size of the roach, they just don't like the sound.
It's crazy. Why fill the house? Especially, you know, if something eats poison and then something eats the thing that ate the poison, you're perpetuating a cycle of everybody's eating poison. It's miserable. Get rid of the spiders, the roaches, the ants. This has all been tested and proven. Over 6 million sold over the last 8 years. It's ultrasonic technology. This is the way you can get this type of solution in your home without filling the house and, you know, having a nice clean living space. Gosh, I hate roaches.
I hate everything on that list, actually. I'm not going to discriminate against any of them. I don't like any of those in my house. You have enough to take care of a typical average house. Put one in every single room. Again, white is selling the fastest right now, but we have taupe, we have bronze. We also have a really pretty silvery gray that you can choose from. Our biggest pack that we offer is a 10-pack that you're getting. Each one of these ends up being about $4. Get them home. You have 30 days to try them. I think what you're going to notice is that you don't notice all the other problems that you are having. So awesome. Thank you so much,
My
Tom,
pleasure, Alice,
for being with us. Stay in the ordering process for this. But next, now that we've cleaned out your home, we're going to clean the water coming up. An amazing product coming up next.
Hey, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Did you know flash sales are going on every Tuesday and Thursday from 12 to 4 p.m. on hsn.com? We feature everything from jewelry, fashion, kitchen, and more. All on sale for a limited time only. So go to hsn.com every Tuesday and Thursday at noon to see the new flash sale.
It's our birthday. Apply for the HSN credit card and party like a VIP. Instantly get $25 off when you're approved. Plus enjoy extra flex on jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases all day, every day. And the gifts keep on coming. You'll get VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, and no annual fee. Apply now and celebrate like never before. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
Hi, everybody. I'm Alice Cron. Thank you so much for shopping with me today. We have what is probably going to be one of the most important things that you order today for the rest of the year. In fact, for the next, let's see, I think it's 40 years, because we're about to clean your water with a system that we have had here for decades. It is literally the longest running product that we have here. Of course, it's been through many iterations, many improvements. So now you're getting the best of the best and the biggest capacity that we have ever offered. So this is going to clean, it's called Clean and Pure. It has a 6-stage water filtration system. I don't even know of another system in the entire country that offers 6 stages. You never have to replace the filter. And you're going to do all of this with something that simply just in a matter of seconds connects to your faucet. So we have it in 3 color choices so you can make your kitchen even more beautiful. We have it in the white. Look at that red. It is absolutely gorgeous in that ruby red, and also in your classic black. The birthday price is $44.95. We have 4 flex payments on this of $11.24. We expect every single one of these to sell out. Which one is the most limited at this point? The ruby red. I have 4 dozen of you who can do the ruby red. Let me tell you, grab it right now. We would love to hear your testimonials. Let us know what your water tastes like or doesn't taste like, which may be even more important. Bob Circosta has been with HSN since that day it signed on air. He has his choice of products that he can present in the world, and this is one that you feel so passionately about because it works, and then it works, and it works so
no doubt about
beautifully and inexpensively.
Exactly, and because we all know we need to drink water.
Yeah.
I mean, we know that drinking water is so vital to us, and there are so many great health benefits to drinking water. But here's the problem. When we turn that faucet on, if the water comes out, maybe it smells bad, or you see little floaties in there and it looks bad. Definitely, if it tastes bad, we end up not drinking it, so we don't get those great benefits, or we're forced to buy bottled water. Well, we are solving all of those problems with this right here, and Alice is so right. This is the best of the best, the granddaddy of them all, the latest in water filtration. The technology is in this because this is the 40,000 gallon. It's the biggest capacity that we have in the entire line. And what that means to you is that you are going to get 40,000 gallons of great tasting water. Now, how much water is that? Well, I'm sure we've all bought a bottle of water like this before. Getting the Clean and Pure right now is the same as getting, are you ready? Over 322,000 of these bottles bottles of water. That's what you're getting in the Clean and Pure. But also, as Alice said, the big point on this one is the fact that you never, ever have to replace the filter for 40 years or more.
40 years.
In other words, you never have to go back to the store and spend another penny in replacing a filter. By comparison, here's a very popular brand on the market. Very good water filter. However, with this one, every 100 gallons, about every month or so, says so right on the box, every 100 gallons, you've got to go back to the store and spend another $15, $20, $25 over and over and over again. With this one right here, you never, ever have to replace the filter. There is absolutely no maintenance on this for 40,000 gallons, 40 years or more. It is the best of the best. There is no doubt about it, Alice.
So that means for the rest of my life, I am never going to have to buy another water filtration system. 40 years. Do the math on that. I mean, it's incredible. But what's really incredible is the way the water tastes or doesn't taste. I mean, that's the beauty of it.
That is the bottom line.
It tastes phenomenal. I want to let you know that we have the shower filtration.
That's coming up.
Coming up next. We've not had it in a year. You may want to ask about it because I see already a lot of you have jumped online for this. Ask about the shower filtration system while you're there because you're going to want both of these.
Now, here's how it works, okay? Because the most often asked question is, how do I hook it up? Do I need special tools? Do I have to call someone? No, no, no. Anybody can hook this up because it's so easy and simple. You simply unscrew the existing part of your faucet and then you screw on the Clean and Pure. That's it. You don't have to do anything else. You're ready to go. So this is portable. You can take this with you. If you move, you can take it on vacation. Now, here's what I've done. I've colored the water green on purpose to kind of represent all the bad stuff in the water. We're talking about the chlorine, the stuff that gives that bad odor, the bad taste, those things that prevent us from wanting to drink water. You'll see right on the side, there's a little diverter switch. When I turn that diverter switch, this bad water is going to go through not 3, not 4, not even 5, but 6 stages of filtration. As Alice pointed out, unheard of in a water filter. It's going to go through 6 stages of filtration, and it's going to come out the other side. Alice, if you would be kind enough to put your glass right under there. No tricks or anything. Watch as I turn this, the bad water, going through all 6 stages of filtration and coming out the other side, nice and clean, nice and pure. I'm not drinking mine. You can drink yours.
I'll drink mine.
And that's the bottom line, is the taste, okay? Because you want water that tastes good, obviously. If it tastes great, you're going to drink it. Therefore, you're going to get those great benefits. How does it taste?
It's perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is. It's perfect. And it's not just perfect here in the studio. It's perfect at my parents' house. It's perfect at my house. It's perfect at my sister's house. The way this filters the water is so dramatic because it's 6 stages. We're going to show it to you in just a second because really seeing is believing how this thing works. But read the reviews, nearly 800 reviews on a water filtration system, and it's a huge customer pick. I think that we're all picky about our water. Everybody has kind of a different taste to their water. Get rid of all of it. All at one time. Let's go over to Bob because I want you to see how the thing works. 6 stages that you never have to replace, never have to change a filter.
Ever.
And you're looking at $44.95. Guys, it ends up being basically about $1, maybe $1.05 a year.
It's incredible.
A year.
The value is there, but the bottom line, of course, is the taste, okay? But the value is definitely there. And I'm glad you brought up the reviews. Over I think I checked this morning, 785 reviews for one reason only. Because the water tastes great. Now, here's the key, because everybody asks me, Bob, how can this last so long? Inside, that's the magic, inside the filter, and I cut one in half so we could all kind of go inside the filter. It's a bacteriostatic type of filter, which helps prevent the future growth of bacteria, but the water comes in from the very bottom. It hits a micron pad at the very bottom, and then see that gold area? That's KDF. Very, very important. That is a special electrochemical process, and when we get to the shower filter a little bit later, as Alice pointed out, that KDF is very important. Then another micron pad, then you see the long black area, that happens to be the recycled coconut shell, so it's all safe for the environment, and this acts as an ionizer. We've heard about ionizers when it comes to balancing the air. This is an ionization process that balances the water, and then there's a final pad right at the very top, but there's one more little special surprise. You can hardly see it, but right above that white area, there is a red area, and that is actually garnet. We have added garnet as the 6th stage to this water filter. Why garnet, you might be asking? It's because garnet, the density of garnet, it is able to attract and able to stop those tiny particulates. The density of the garnet is able to do it. But once again, you're seeing 6 stages, which is unheard of in a water filter. Normally, there are 3 or 4, sometimes 5, but 6 stages. And what that means to you is that you're going to have great tasting water all the time. Now, I talked about chlorine. If you happen to have chlorine in the water, a bad odor in your water, I want you to take a look at what I have for you right now. Because in this beaker, the pink in this water means there's chlorine in this water. We took the water from the tap here around the studio, and we put a pool testing kit to it, and it turned pink. So we know for sure, a fact, that it has chlorine in that water. Now, I'm taking one of the stages of filtration. Remember that gold area, which is KDF? I'm only taking one of the stages of filtration. Watch what happens. Look at that. That chlorine is gone. I'm getting,
abracadabra.
I got to do it again. It
I know.
happens so quickly, Alice, you know. But what this means that every time you turn your tap on for the next 40 years, you're never going to have to worry about the odor. You're never going to have to worry about bad taste or the chlorine or anything like that. That's why this water filter is unlike any other water filter anywhere in the world. Never, ever replace that filter. And you know, because of the condition of drinking water all over the country, we read about it, we hear about it on the news, about the condition of drinking water. More people now than ever are considering buying a water filter, and that's great. But if you're thinking about buying a water filter, I want you to ask yourselves one question, and that's this. Am I ever going to have to replace the filter? If the answer is yes, get ready to end up spending a lot of money. On the Clean and Pure, you never, ever have to replace this filter for 40 years or more, giving you 40,000 gallons of great tasting water. And for years and years before I found the Clean and Pure, I tried all these other water filters out there. And frankly, I was very disappointed because they never really lived up to their promises. And then one day, a very good friend of mine said something to me about a water filter, changed my whole way of thinking. My friend said, you know, Bob, when you're considering a water filter, you really have to get a good one, because if you don't, you're going to force your own body to become the filter. And when I thought about that for a moment, my own body forcing all those toxins out and everything, not a pleasant thought, right? So I went on the search, went on the hunt years ago. That's how I found the Clean and Pure. Never replace a filter. 6 stages on this one to give you water that you want to drink. And Alice, that's what makes all the difference in the world. There is no other water filter like this anywhere.
No, there's not. And we have it exclusively here. So you can only buy this here, and you can only buy it for the next couple of minutes, because frankly, now we are below 8 with people ordering it. I maybe have about 700 of these remaining, and if you want it in the red, then I have the final 2 dozen now in that red. So that's going to sell out in the next minute or so. We still have the black, we still have the white, which is always our best seller. Whichever color you get, just get it. And if you want a couple of them, because frankly, I put it not only in my kitchen, I even put it in my bathroom. Why do I want to use unpurified water on my face and my skin and to brush my teeth? Because of the affordability of this, it ends up being $1 a day for the next 40 years. I'm sorry, it's $1 a year.
It's crazy.
It's $1.
I mean, it's crazy.
A year.
It's really difficult to get your mind around that, you know?
You can't even, really. And when you taste the water, you'll understand why it's our longest running product here, why we have been selling iterations of this forever. But I want you to just look at the water. It's not even that it just tastes so beautiful. Look at how you don't see anything.
You can't see any little floaties or anything like that.
Crystal clear.
And you know, here's another question: is how much are you spending on bottled water right now?
Right.
Going to the store every month and spend. I'll give you a good example right now, right?
Just for one.
Here, you're taking a look at all of these bottles. All of these bottles represent what a family of 4, over the course of 1 month, what a family of 4 would consume. I went out and I bought all of that water. It cost me $84. What everyone needs to know right now is that the price that we're offering the Clean and Pure for you right now, at this price, you're getting all that water for less than 10 cents. For less than 10 cents, you are getting all of that water. So the value is definitely there. We know the taste is there, but I want you to take my personal guarantee, folks, okay? Here's my guarantee on this one. I believe so wholeheartedly about this product, and I've heard from so many of you, and once again, 785 reviews on .com. That's incredible on this filter. Here's my guarantee. Just call us, allow us to send you one. You're going to make that final decision. When you get this at home, if it's not the best tasting glass of water, lemonade, iced tea, whatever, if it's not the best tasting glass of water that you've ever had, then send it back. I don't want you to keep it. I want you and your family to have something, not only something that you're going to enjoy, but something you're going to benefit from every single day, 10 years, 20, 30, 40 years, to the year 2058. And by the way, if you're a coffee lover, I happen to love coffee.
I could be a great grandmother by then. Get to work, Adriana.
Do you like coffee?
Of course I do.
Oh, I love coffee.
Yeah.
Get ready, folks.
Coffee snob.
Get ready for the best tasting cup of coffee that you have ever had. Make that coffee with the water from the Clean and Pure. It will give it an entirely new taste. But again, I want you to enjoy this.
And I think a lot of us who've had some of these other filtration systems in the past, right? We don't even use it for the coffee because you're paying so much for the filtration system and the filters. So you tend to be like miserly with this, you know?
Yeah, sure.
This one with the Clean and Pure.
Yeah.
Pour it on.
Oh, yeah.
Open it up. Use it for everything. Use it to wash the dishes. Use it for everything because 40,000 gallons is anticipated. We're anticipating you're going to use that for 40 years.
It's incredible.
Not once a week or once a day, all day, every day. Use it, use it, use it. Because when you think about one of these, what do you spend for one of these? And you said this was the equivalent of what, over 300,000?
Over 322,000 of these bottles.
If you just
That's
spend
what you're getting.
$1, which frankly you usually spend about double on it,
Easily.
right? $330 some odd thousand is what the value of what you're getting here. If you were just to buy 300,000 of these at $1 each.
It's crazy.
The red is sold out. We have the black.
Red's
we have
gone?
the white. Yes. And please use express ordering.
And keep in mind that extra stage that we've added, that garnet is different than anything else. You won't find that garnet in any water filter anywhere in the world. Let me show you what I mean by the garnet. And once again, it's because of that density of the garnet that's able to trap those tiny particulates. I have some water right here. I'm going to stir it up, and you're going to see little floaties going around in it. Oh, nobody wants to drink that, right?
No,
now,
thanks.
look right down here at the glass. I have garnet. I'm going to give you a little demonstration. I'm going to pour that water. You saw all of the particulates, but look what's coming out at the bottom. Nice and clean, nice and pure. I'm going to kind of tip it towards the camera. You can see those particulates are all caught by the garnet. And again, the garnet is only one of the 6 stages of filtration that you are getting with the Clean and Pure, and that ensures that you're going to have great tasting water. Can we go back over to the sink for 1 second?
While we're walking over here, I need to remind you now, can we take this red one away because that
the red's
one is
gone.
Now, the red is now sold out.
Black or white, that's it.
But the black is about to sell out. I have 100 left now if you want it in the black. So again, we expect all of these to go, guys. And please, if you can, use express ordering to try and get through to get yours. If you want a couple of these, I will tell you the truth, you will not be sorry to add this to your bathroom as well as your kitchen. Why not use it in every single room of the house where you have a faucet? You should be filtering that water. And when you can do it for $1 a year, $1 a year, I can't even believe I'm saying that.
Oh, it's crazy.
$1 a year.
I mean, it's crazy.
There are deals, and then there's this.
We haven't had this on.
Crazy.
We aired it a couple of weeks ago, but only before that, it was like last July.
Right.
All right, since we last aired. So this is, if you're just tuning us, it's the biggest capacity,
and
the largest
shower
capacity.
filtration system we have not had on in a year. That's coming up, but do ask about that.
Okay, if you just joined us, how do you hook it up? You unscrew the existing part of your faucet, you screw on the Clean and Pure, that is it. No special tools, nothing like that. The green water here represents the bad stuff, the chlorine, the odor, all of those particulates, everything that's causing us not to drink water because we know we need to drink water. I'm going to turn that diverter switch, and when I do that, Alice is going to put the glass right under the Clean and Pure. It's going through not 3, not 4, but 6 stages of filtration through the garnet, through the KDF. It's coming out after catching by the micron pad. It goes on. Look at the difference. I mean, the difference.
If you would get as close Right. Look
Wow.
that is crystal clear water.
And we are in obviously a TV studio with a lot of lights, so it's going to show the smallest.
There's no way of filtering this water other than this, nothing else, because you can see it. Same water source right here. Only difference is this filtration system right here.
Right.
Show them one more time, if you would, how to hook it up, because
Okay.
I want you to understand this is seconds that you're going to be able to put it on. And you know, you can use that diverter, frankly. I don't ever. I
Yeah,
never
you don't
even
have to
change
use
it. When
it, but
I have
it's there.
40,000 gallons, it's like,
If you
let
want to use
rain.
it, that's fine. You just unscrew the existing part of your faucet. You screw that off, and then you screw this on. That's it. Once again, not only is it affordable, but it's portable. So, you know, a lot of people tell me they take it on vacation with them, or if they move, you know, you don't, you know, if you have one of those water systems under the sink or maybe wiring and tubing, and
gosh.
it's a hassle. No hassle with this. You can take this anywhere
This is
that
it.
you. Oh, they want me to show the chlorine again. Okay, I'll go down there. You stay here.
Yeah.
Or come down.
Actually, I'll
Whatever.
walk with you. I just want to show you it's such a small footprint.
Oh, yes,
my
you're
parents
right.
hide it
Good
behind.
point.
They have it attached to the faucet in the kitchen, but they just hide it behind the microwave.
Exactly.
You don't even see it. I mean,
Exactly.
it just kind of disappears. But
In this-
speaking of things that disappear.
Oh yeah, this is we know chlorine is in this water, okay? By the pink, just like a pool testing kit. That's what we did. I'm taking one of the layers. Just one of the layers of filtration, that KDF, which is so key to this whole thing. Watch what happens when the water hit. Well, what happened to the chlorine? It's gone, just like that. Which means for you, you're going to have great tasting water. Now, I put too much of the gold in, so it's having like kind of a gold hue to it. But it's clear as can be. That chlorine is gone. I'll try to use a little less here, okay? And it's gone. So this means that every time you turn that faucet on, every time you turn that tap on, not just for a week or a month or a year, but for the next up to 40 years, you never have to worry about bad tasting water. This is water. I always say this is water that you will want to drink. But again, we have to emphasize you will never ever have to replace a filter. Let me say that again. You never, ever have to go back to the store and spend another penny in replacing the filter on the Clean and Pure. There is absolutely no maintenance to this. Like Alice said, you just turn it on and go. I mean, let it flow, right? For the next 40 years or more.
40
Nothing quite
years.
like this.
I could be a great-grandmother. That freaks me out just to say that. I'm not going to say that again. But what I am going to say is if you were to fill this up, okay? If you were to buy the equivalent of that, which is 330,000,
Right.
330,000.
There they are, Alice.
Now this is for how long?
That's
For-
a month. That's what an average
That's for
family of
1
4 would
month?
consume over the course of 1 month. I went out and I bought all that water. I lugged it to the car, lugged it in and everything. All of that water cost me $84.
That's for 1 month.
For
so
1
now
month.
do that times, let's see,
Well, at
40 times 12. I can't do that kind of math.
At
I'm
the
just
price
saying
that
right now.
everybody is getting the Clean and Pure for right now, it works out to be all that water for less than 10 cents.
Just try it.
Less than 10
Just taste it.
If you
Try
walked
it.
by a store and there was a sign in the store that said, come on in, you can have a month's worth of water for less than 10 cents, I'd go in, you know?
I'm in.
That's what this is. It is
I'm
unlike
in, and I'm
anything
bringing
else.
a big truck.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm thinking a big truck and going to be on the side of the street selling it. Listen, last call now on the black. We only have about a couple of hundred left in the
wow.
white. So we expect all of these to sell out. In fact, with people ordering it, I have the final 200 now. So please do stay in the ordering process for this. It is truly a product that works so beautifully. You're going to love the way your water tastes
yeah.
and your coffee and your
coffee
lemonade
is
and
great.
everything else. I'm going to take my water with me, as a matter of fact, so I can keep hydrated. But on top of that, we want to now offer you something that it has been, oh my gosh, over a year since we have had your water system shower spa. This is also going to give you that filtration, but you get to choose, do I want it with, right here, you can see that you have it with the handheld, or if you just want it just to attach directly to the shower head, you can do it either way. $29.95 over there, $39.95 if you want the handheld unit. But for this kind of price, now you're filtering the water that covers the biggest organ in our body, which is the skin that covers our body.
I mean, we just finished talking about the importance, as we all realize, the quality of the drinking water.
Right.
But how about the water that we shower in? I mean, when you come out of the shower, is your skin feeling tight and kind of taut? And are you lathering on a lot of moisturizer? That's because of the chlorine in the water. Well, we are taking that out. Remember that one stage of the water filter we talked about, the KDF, that special electrochemical process? That's what's going to eliminate the chlorine. So what we've done, we've created a great shower head, but we've put the KDF filter in the shower head. So now your skin's going to feel soft and supple, and once again, it's not going to be tight or anything like that. Plus the fact it is a superb shower head. In addition to everything else, it has 5 different settings, customer picks. As Alice said, you have your choice of a handheld or the wall mount. But let me just give you a couple of different, because you have 5 different styles, okay? I mean, you can have the fast one, you can have the slow one. Oh, is there any way, can we just zoom down to the, I want you to see the power. If you're wondering, is this shower head going to be strong enough? Look at the power that you're getting from this. Is that incredible?
That's great pressure.
And that's just one of the 5 settings. You have all the other settings.
Is there anything worse than a wimpy shower head?
I hate it.
I hate that too.
I hate it.
Just kind of drizzles all over you, like, oh, this isn't going to work at all.
You know,
right?
there's a city that I go to about every 2 months or whatever, and I've never said this before, but I request the same room every time because it has a great shower head. I mean,
it makes a huge difference.
I like that force, you know,
yeah,
and that.
because otherwise you can't get the soap out of your hair, off your body.
Exactly.
Look at the power. Look at the pressure you're getting. That's on top of the water filtration benefits, right?
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, keep in mind, once again, we put the KDF in the filter. All right, and I'm going to show that right here. All right, this is the shower head. This happens to be the wall mount, and you have your choice of the wall mount or the hand mount. And all you do is just unscrew that, and inside happens to be the KDF filter. This is going to last you, like, I think they said, what, 10,000 gallons or something? 10,000 gallons. So this happens to be the KDF, and then when you need to, you just take that out, and you can put another one in just like that. But that is the electrochemical process. That is what is eliminating that chlorine, so your body, you know, your hair, your skin and everything is not going to be tight or taut or anything like that. And here is the chlorine, the power of that KDF. As I said a little bit earlier, that is it all ground up in this water. Pink means there's chlorine in the water, but it is gone when it comes into contact with that KDF. And that's what's going to give you the nice, soft, and supple, and healthy-looking skin. And we can't keep these in stock. I mean, they sell out every single time.
Absolutely. I will let you know which one is selling the fastest in just a minute, but I wanted to show you. This is the unit that it's $29.95. This is just strictly the wall mount. All you do is unscrew the current head that you have on your shower. Look at all the adjustments you're going to have in terms of being able to adjust that pressure so that if you want it just to be more like a rain shower, you can do that. If you want it to be more like a massage, then you can do it that way as well. So $29.95 just for this beautiful piece that has that chrome kind of finish to it that's going to look beautiful in your shower and give you that really nice, strong pressure for $29.95. Try and find that out there, but then to get the benefits, the added benefits of the water filtration, I mean, this is the day you replace it. But if you prefer the handheld, we have the handheld. It's $10 more, $39.95. You have 3 flex payments no matter which one you choose. But I want to, again, show you, if you only bought this because you need more water pressure, it's still a great buy.
Oh, no question about it.
Yeah.
Great shower head. Super designed to it. You choose the application that you want. There's a combination of the super vibration in there, the pulsation. Look at that right there. Look at the pulsation on that. If you're wondering about the pressure that we're talking about, is this going to have high enough pressure? No problem with it whatsoever. And again, on top of everything else, it has that KDF filter on the inside that's going to eliminate that chlorine. And the problem happens to be, you know it as well as I do, you walk out of the shower and you start lathering on moisturizer, and then you say, wait a minute, I just came out of a shower.
Why does my skin feel taut?
Exactly, and tighten everything. It's because of the chlorine in the water. And we really don't give a lot of thought to the condition of the water that we're showering in, but now you can control that. Now you can solve that problem by having that KDF. And once again, all you do to replace it, about every 10,000 gallons or so, you just unscrew the shower head itself, and inside happens to be the KDF filter. The KDF is all right in there for you, and that is what is filtering out that chlorine. And then you screw it back on. You don't have to take this part off the wall when you do that. You just unscrew it, replace it, put it back in, and you are ready to go. So it's super maintenance on that. And the chlorine, I mean, that's what's causing the problem, is that chlorine, and we are eliminating that. Once again, in this beaker, the pink in this water means there's chlorine in this water. We're going to change that. You're going to see the chlorine go away. Why and how? It's because of that special electrochemical process, which is the KDF. It is gone. So no longer do you have to worry about, oh, they brought me over the water filter too. I don't know how many we have left.
Let me give you a quick update. Okay, I'm being told that the handheld right now in your shower filtration system is selling the fastest.
Wow.
The handheld is.
Yeah.
Oh, the handheld is selling the fastest. Okay.
Okay,
sorry.
that one over there.
And then this is the one that is the wall mount. So whichever one you want, we still have about 2,800 of these. It's the first airing. It's the first time we've had it back in a year. You're getting that incredible shower pressure. And not just pressure, just you can adjust it. You can decide, do I want it more like a massage? Do I just want it to be regular stream? But you also get the filtration, because let's face it, if you got chlorine in your kitchen sink and the water coming out of your kitchen faucet, you got it coming out of your bathroom, and it's going to cover your body with that water that's laced with chlorine. Get rid of it. It's so simple. It's so affordable. And we have it on 3 flex payments today. $9.98 if you want the wall mount to get that home, for heaven's sakes. Try it. See if it makes a difference that you can feel on your skin. Let me give you a quick update, though, on our water filtration, our clean and pure system. The black is sold out now. Okay, the black is sold out.
The black's gone.
Scoot on out now. The black is sold out. Final 200 if you want it in the white. So like I said, all those are going to sell out today. If you want the shower clean and pure system, this is your chance to get it. The filter is built in. So when I get it home, Bob, what do I have to do in order to install it? Do I have to put the filter in? Do I have to do anything?
No, it'll already be in there. You just put the filter, see, it fits right in here. So that's a great question. I'm glad you brought that up. It has installation the standard way, okay? Standard way of installation of any shower head. And I'll show that right there. You go right there. So you just screw that on the pipe, okay? And then there's the KDF. And you simply put the cartridge right there. You put that right inside. And then you're ready to go, just like that. Very, very easily. This is the wall mount. You would have the same application for the handheld.
For the handheld, which is selling the fastest right now. So we get 10,000 gallons.
10,000 gallons.
How long should I anticipate that lasts?
Everybody takes different
I take a long
time amount of showers, all right. But I would say on average, maybe 6-7 months, something like that, 5 or 6 months. And you'll notice the pressure will start to decrease a little bit, and that will be a good sign that it's time to change it out. And all you're replacing is just that KDF in that, right there.
Simple.
That's it.
Simple and easy. All right, again, the wall mount, $29.95. The handheld is going to be $39.95, and they both come in that chrome color. Fabulous. Oh, want to just let you also know that we still have available, but extremely limited, our clean and pure 40,000 gallon countertop water filter, only in the white that Bob is holding right there. It attaches to your kitchen sink, to your bathroom faucet in a matter of seconds. No tools required. $44.95, so very limited. So stay in the ordering process for both of these. Thank you, Bob.
Thanks, Alice. Always a pleasure.
41
Thanks,
years
everybody.
he's been with us, and it looks
Happy birthday.
look as good as the day I met you.
Oh, you're so
Amazing,
kind.
right? Okay, listen, we got more coming up.
I grew up always dreaming and wanting to create things.
I see something and I see that we can make it better.
One day, the light bulb just went off. Nobody has this. They're waiting for me to invent it.
Next thing you know, you're on HSN and the whole world's hearing about it.
It just sold out.
Very excited for you.
HSN celebrates the dreamers, inventors, and entrepreneurs who follow their hearts, helping American dreams come true.
Being here today proves anything is possible.
It's party time. HSN is turning 41, and you're invited to join the fun. Discover surprises you'll love, savings to celebrate, exclusive finds, and all new favorites. We're even giving away a trip a day. So come join the fun all month long. It's our birthday, your party on HSN and hsn.com.
We've got some great home solutions. I'm Alice Curran. Thank you so much for shopping with me. I have a great solution when it comes to plugs because we all have the problem with the plugs. The plugs are too big to fit in any of our sockets anymore, right? Well, now we're going to take care of that because Quirky is a company that is truly one of those great American dreams come true. With our American Dreams program, we search the world to come up with truly the best ideas, and this is one of them. Because now you have a place where you can plug everything in, but look, because it articulates or because you can bend it, right? Then I can put the great big, super big plug here. I can put a small one here. And not only are you gonna have a place to plug in 4 of them in a beautiful decorator design, but on top of that, you're also gonna have a place, and let me look, you can even plug in 2 USBs here as well. Birthday blowout price. This is $19.95, guys, in 2 flex payments. You need this, and you need it for how many places in your house? I was trying to get my TV. I had my Echo Dot plugged in and my Fire TV and my TV and a speaker, and I couldn't get them all because mine is just a static piece. Couldn't get them all plugged in. Look at the colors. I have them in black. It's a glossy black. In the white, you also have it in what we're calling the gray wood, which is beautiful, forest green, and then also available in your brown wood. Rebecca Wood.
Hi.
Did you see wood to wood?
Wood to wood. I got it.
Okay, thank you. I don't know how that worked out. But what's really important is how this is going to work out in your home. Brilliant idea.
Isn't this one of those where you're like, why didn't I think of that, right? Because the bottom line is, I don't know if you know this, but for every average American, we have about 3 smart devices. Home with 4 people in it, that's 12 smart devices you need to plug in every day. And that is not including the 40 appliances we typically have plugged in our home. What does that mean? We need a lot of outlets. And this is the answer, because this is what we've been dealing with. Your typical power strip, you may pay for 6 outlets, but you're able to use 2 because those blocks are so large. We've got a timer here, we've got a large block, and then the rest are blocks so you can't even use them. But with ours, it moves like a caterpillar, so you can use even the biggest blocks. I can take this one right out and put in that timer, and I still have space. Let me see if I can get this out here for a second. I can do it. I just need 2 hands to do it. But look at this. It will go right inside, and I'm still able to have all the space necessary.
That is so smart.
Is that, and the 2 USB.
I'm not kidding. I struggled. I just redid all of my plugs the other night because I couldn't get, I was trying to add, and I love my Echo Dot.
I do too. I do too. I
much.
want to.
So I was trying to add that into my bedroom because I already have one in the living room. And I had to move it to a different outlet because my surge protector, and it's important that you have a surge protector. You need a surge protector. My surge protector was just this static line, and I had my plugs are even bigger than these. Okay,
right.
These are small in comparison. Mine are bigger, and let me tell you, they wouldn't fit. This will fit it all. I think it moves, is it wrong to say it moves like a snake?
A snake. I like that. I did
you
a
know?
caterpillar because snakes freak me out.
Okay.
So. But the bottom line is it's
I can appreciate
brilliant.
that.
It does. And you know what I hate with the typical power strips
they're
that you
ugly?
have? They're ugly.
They're
not
ugly.
pretty. Plus, they never sit right, so they're up on your
They
wall.
never sit right because of that little.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Where ours
It's
goes
exactly
down.
I couldn't get it to
Just sit on the floor.
So
but this
funny.
one will sit on the floor, plus you've got all of the space. So think of this at your bedside stand. Not only do you have your smart devices plugged in, you got your lamp, you've got your alarm clock. You can even, if you wanted to, put maybe a humidifier. You have all of the outlets needed for you. This will dramatically cut down on the fighting over outlets in your house. Let me tell you that.
But what about surge protection?
There
Does
is
it offer
surge
the surge
protection as well. There's surge protection in this as well. They've really thought of everything. As you can see, it bends, it pivots. It will accommodate even the largest of plugs because you can move it to your needs. And you can see it swivels with the outlets. You still get those 2 USB ports. And we were just talking about protection against surges up to 1080 joules. And it's a 3-foot extension cord. I love that. And that flat 45-degree plug, that's when we tell you that it's going to reach hard to reach places, but it's also going to lie flat. Because at the end of the day, if I can actually show you, I'm going to show you how it will actually mold to your different surfaces. So not only is it smart, it's pretty. So think of this, maybe the green you would have next to your planters or your Christmas tree coming up. This would be beautiful on mine. Look at the brown wood tone goes right against it. It disappears. It can go against your coffee maker, your toaster. I have so many different appliances plugged in my kitchen, and I always have to unplug to plug, because I didn't want an ugly, huge power cord in there, but now I'm able to put this right against the black up against my coffee maker, and it's seamless. Nobody even sees it, but I'm able to have all of my appliances ready to go at a moment's notice.
This is so smart. It's so smart, and it looks great. I mean, I don't even think I've ever seen a decorator plug out there of any kind in any store, but you're gonna get a beautiful look. You're getting that what would you spend for an extension cord, okay? Just the 3-foot extension cord. Now you're getting surge protection, you're getting a 3-foot extension cord, and you're getting that swivel so that you can put the big plugs in, plus a spot for 2 of your USBs to plug in as well. This is so brilliant, guys. $19.95. It's a birthday, $10 off. So it's the day if you want to do a couple of them. Which one is selling the fastest? It's the brown wood tone, because you guys are going to put it right around your furniture, aren't you? That black, if you have like black sofas or something, or even around the coffee maker, that would work beautifully too. Let's switch over to Rebecca.
Do you see what I'm able to do?
Right around
this
the corner,
is just around
even.
the corner of a wall. So this is the corner of a wall, but you can put it around an appliance. You can put this around any of your planters. You can put this around your Christmas tree. You can put it around a counter or even your bedside stand, any furniture. Wherever you need, you can just make it go seamlessly and fit all of your needs.
Okay, so the brown is selling the fastest right now. I love that gray, though. Look at the gray.
The gray wood tone's my favorite.
I know. I'm not sure where I would use that one. I know where I would use this one, because I've got a buffet that would be perfect on that. Look at all the color choices. Brown wood, green. We have that gray wood. The white, of course, always a top seller. And then you have that glossy black.
Right.
It solves several problems. This isn't just, okay, I'm going to get the surge protection. I'm also going to get 3 feet in terms of just that extension. And then you get the swivel on top of that. So if you need to go around a corner, need to go around a piece of furniture.
And all of your outlets, your 3-prong, your 2-prong, and your USB. So it will fit all of your appliances.
Put 2 big ones.
2 big ones, right side by side?
Yeah.
Let's do it. We're going to put this 3-prong timer in there.
See, that could be your pest repellers that we offered at the top of the hour.
Put that one in there.
See?
Let's get another Big Daddy in there.
Works.
Look at, and we'll put another one of these. The 3-pronger can go right in there like that. It will fit.
I gotta
just
get this
like that.
I gotta get this for my dad.
Isn't that great? And then you still have those USB.
He had like a coffee maker, and he had like all those like little adapter plugs, just like 5 of them in a row, because he couldn't reach the outlet.
That's exactly
I said,
it.
what are you doing? I don't think that's safe. He's like, you don't think so? I'm
Because
like,
when
no.
you use it with the typical one, those big ones block the others. So if you buy a 6-outlet power strip, you're really only using 2 or 3.
Oh, so smart. Listen, customer pick already from Quirky. It's one of our American Dreams products. It is a great solution for your home. I love really smart.
I love smart.
Yes, smart ideas. I need this as well as my dad. Black, white, gray, green, and then we also have that pretty wood. Thank you,
And it's
Rebecca.
fun, too.
It is kind of fun, I know. Why
you.
is like, a surge protection, I don't know, it's fun.
We can have fun with it.
We can have fun with it, and it's 1995, so for sure. Now, you might want to plug in your pest repellers, very popular in this hour, and we're giving you the biggest configuration that we do, 10. Because we want you to have the total home solution. Because, you don't want to have the roaches and spiders and ants disappear from the kitchen and the living room, but they're still in your bedroom, right? You got to do the whole house. So this is going to be that solution for the entire home, all with one purchase of $39.95, or even do it on 3 flex payments. If you don't know what flex payment is, maybe you haven't shopped with us before, then all you do is you can split that up on your credit card. So $13.32 on your credit card today. Shipping and handling tax added in on that first one. But then next month, it's $13.32. We send the product right out, though, which is what I love. This is not layaway. We send it out 7 to 10 days. You are plugging it in and repelling those pests. But we not only have home solutions today, we have ways to save you money, and I'm talking big time, because what I have in front of me is going to do approximately half of your home in terms of replacing all the bulbs, because StoreSmith has done a LED bulb that's dimmable, on top of being an LED bulb that's going to last you, are you ready? Each one of these is going to last 13.7 years. Each one of them. You will not have to change these light bulbs for 13.7 years. I can
2031, Alice. 2031,
if you're counting the years, which, oh gosh, who even knows what we're going to be doing if we're even going to be here in 2031. $44.95. Each one ends up being, just over $2.
Like $2 and a quarter.
$2 and a quarter for a bulb that will last over 13 years. 3 flex payments. It's brand new today, 093141. And you get your choice of what color bulb, because some of you like the brighter daylight now, which is what's in my house.
Right.
And some people like more of the incandescent. So we have both choices. And we have Joe Harrison here.
Morning, everybody.
Who is bringing us really, truly such a smart solution.
Absolutely.
You're going to save so much money, not just on the light bulbs, on the energy.
Energy bill too, because you're paying per watt when you get that energy bill, and we all want to have lower energy. So this is the bulb you've been buying really for the last 100 years, a traditional incandescent, but it uses 60 watts worth of power. Well, the problem with that is most of the energy that turns this light on goes off as wasted energy as heat. So the government said we have to stop manufacturing. So then all these LEDs started hitting the market, and today you're getting a bulb that looks like a light bulb, but now uses 80% less energy. So a typical house has about 40 lights in it. And over the course of a year, you'll spend roughly about $500 to use a traditional light bulb to light your house. Well, but now because your new LED uses 80% less energy, that $500 bill goes down to $100. That's $400 worth of savings every single year because you just changed to a different type of light bulb. And keep in mind, this is now $400 of savings every year for the next 13 years. It's thousands of dollars worth of savings. Now, I know you're probably thinking, I like the look of my incandescent. These LEDs come in so many different colors. When you see the lamps that I have next to me, you can't tell the difference between which one is an LED and then which one isn't incandescent. They both fill up the shade. They both are top to bottom. They both have the same color. It's not until we take the shade off and see that this is the one that's LED, that's room temperature, that I can grab, that's not gonna overheat my kitchen. This one, I won't even get close to. It's too hot. But we also plugged it into a wattage meter down below. So now when I put the shade back on, you can still see that I can't tell which one is which. But now, oops, I'm sorry, we actually have to let me switch these around real quick. We've got, we unplugged my table. So now as I go through, I'll share that in a second. But the thing about it is this one uses 60 watts worth of power. This one only uses 9 watts of power. So you're paying less per watt overall. But I'm gonna show you the temperature too. So now, when I come over here, I'm gonna show you the temperature of our LED light bulb that we've got. And you can see it right there. It's only 71 degrees, Alice.
Yeah.
It's the same temperature of the room. Now when I show you the temperature of the incandescent, this one that I have right there, It's 294 degrees, Alice.
Almost 300 degrees.
If you have 5 lights on in your house, you just added another 1,000 degrees worth of heat. That's why sometimes when we're in the kitchen, you're like, why is it so hot? It's because your lights are on. So now you're turning up the AC to now run more. So the AC energy bills cost you so much more. When you switch over to LED, it's room temperature to really give you a tremendous amount of savings.
Tremendous amount of savings. It's not going to break on the way home. How many times have you broken the light bulb before you even get it out of the grocery store? It's ridiculous, right? Look at this. It's the smartest light bulb and the easiest way that you're going to save money. I mean, just to change your light bulb and not have to change it for over a dozen years. Truly, 13.7 to be exact. You will not have to change this light bulb. There are other LEDs on the marketplace, and a lot of them do not last this long. A lot of them do not give you these kind of energy savings. And I will tell you that I switched my house completely to LED, and I did it about, I think, 4 years ago. It was hundreds of dollars, hundreds. What I paid for one bulb was about half of what you're seeing right there. I almost didn't do it because, you know, I was like, oh, it's costing me so much money. But frankly, I didn't want to change a light bulb for, and I think mine only lasted about a few years.
Yeah, and a traditional bulb only lasts about a year, so you have to buy light bulbs anyway, and there's so much confusion in the marketplace, but today we're giving you 2 different colors.
Oh, that's different.
So when you see that this is the traditional, this is what they call the cool, it's 2700K, this is your traditional incandescent. This is the daylight, so if you want that bright white, you can see the difference between one and the other. I have the soft white that's on my side of the bathroom. My wife prefers the bright white.
I like
so
the
now when
bright
she
white.
goes outside, the makeup looks just like she was inside the bathroom. It mimics the same light as the sun. So it really gives you that balance of having both different lights.
If you want to do the entire house, we recommend that you buy 2 sets of these. At $2, basically a bulb that's going to last you 13.7 years. I could save thousands, really, in energy bills.
Well, a traditional bulb costs you about $500 a year for 40 lights. That's what your energy bill is. Because this uses 80% less energy, now it costs you $100. That's $400 of savings for the next 13 years, over $4,000 of savings.
80%
light bulb.
less energy.
$2 light bulb.
You're getting all 20 of these fabulous. Joe,
Thanks for
thank
having
you.
me.
I love it. This is brand new today. Stay in the ordering process. But Sarah is coming up next with our Today's Special.